All right, everyone. Welcome to this Monday Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for December 11th, 2017. And this video is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below. We're using the actual size of the constellations, which does change the signs from mainstream astrology. All right, so today, seriously, not a whole lot going on astrologically speaking. We have no major aspects. We have no aspects with the moon as well. But the moon will be in Virgo. So the theme of the day could be about fixing some things in our life, maybe improving some things. Maybe that's about ourselves or our environment or something like that. So really good for this stuff. We could just be feeling a bit analytical, detail oriented. So really good to implement that kind of energy. So let's look at that. And then we'll also do a recap for the week, see where all the planets are at in the sky here in just a few seconds. All right, so let's talk about this moon in Virgo. We'll be here for the next couple days. So yes, the top of Virgo, actually, the head of Virgo, does symbolize the more analytical side of the constellation. So really good for analyzing, really good for finding solutions to problems here today. And anything that really does require that rational, pragmatic, grounded type of thinking of, how can things be improved in our life, fixed in our life. And as I always say with Virgo, it's always good to sort of direct that energy towards our own personal growth. So that might be through your diet, might be through your routine, self-analysis in the sense of how can we grow and develop. This type of stuff can be typically a really good expression of Virgo when the moon is here. So we still have Mars in Virgo, though. It's been this way for the past couple months with Mars, in the sense that when we're getting things done, it's been with a bit more of that cautious, pragmatic energy, right? How can we, again, look at what needs to be done or fixed, and what can we do for implementing more self-discipline in order to get the things we want in life and to go after those desires, which is Mars. So that's been the case, and that still will be, of course, activated today. The Sun and Mercury have recently gone into Ophiuchus last weekend. So this is a Mercury retrograde who's now going back into Ophiuchus, and the Sun who's recently shifted into Ophiuchus from Scorpio. So it's definitely a healing week, and I think anything you can do to focus on healing today and for the rest of the week, I think is just great. Now this might be healing some wounds you have, but it might just be learning about healing in general, right? And maybe helping others heal as well, just through self-expression and through conversation, which is what Mercury is really about. And Mercury is the mind, of course, so we could be just thinking about things perhaps on a deeper level, things coming to the surface that do need to be accepted in our life. And with Mercury retrograde, just really good to be open to learning in general, right? Be flexible, be adaptive. When it comes to the routine, be flexible, adaptive, and see where things unfold and what we learn during this learning phase of Mercury. All right, then of course Venus is still in Scorpio, so depth in relationships is certainly the case still. Really good to connect on that level, and we could be enjoying it. Vulnerability, openness, trust in relationships, those types of themes. So I'll take this time to talk about that Jupiter is getting closer to Libra. So it's always a subtle shift with these outer planets, but definitely closer to Libra now than Virgo, suggesting that as we get into the second half of December, as we get into 2018, there is going to be this collective expansion when it comes to relationships. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships. It's all types of one-to-one connections. And what Jupiter's going to do is help us learn more about them and help us learn more through them, right? So learning through others, then learning about relationships such as give and take, cooperation, harmony, equality, mutuality, the importance of reciprocity. Are things shared? Are things even, equal? Big themes for the upcoming year. So lots to learn about it, and we could start to notice a bit of expansion with that as we get into the middle part of December. And even opportunity, Jupiter shows us where we can be open-minded and where we'll likely be open-minded collectively, which can, as a result of that open-mindedness, bring more relationship opportunities, and again, opportunities to learn about them and through them. All right, so that's the backdrop. Here is the aspect grid here. No major aspects today. We could perhaps feel a less of, if you did feel yesterday any type of uncertainty about relationships or that apathy or malaise or anything like that, that's definitely easing up today. But other than that, the moon in Virgo, great day for analyzing what can be fixed, improved, striving towards perfection, right? Grounding it, implementing it. Really good for self-discipline and anything that does require that work with Virgo. All right, so have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast.